Hi, thank you for watching our video series FAQ on financial aid. My name is Rebecca Salcedo and I'm the Director of Scholarships and Financial Aid here at U of A, and today I am joined by Stephanie Basige, our Associate Director of Undergraduate Admissions and Assistant Dean of Students. Thanks for coming, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me.
Today we're going to be talking about the different types of scholarships that are available for students, both incoming freshmen and transfer students. How do I get a scholarship is for sure the most common question that students ask us. Can you tell us more about that, Stephanie?
Yeah, absolutely. Scholarships is a big question that we get in the Office of Admissions as well. So I'll chat a little bit about our incoming freshmen first, then we'll talk about our transfer students. So for incoming freshmen, we have a site here on the screen that folks can access that will give even more in-depth information. But when students apply to the University of Arizona, they're also applying for some of our scholarships. And for our incoming freshmen, we have our Arizona Excellence and Wildcat Excellence Awards. And in order to be reviewed for those awards, students will be looking at a few things. Students will put in their grades, and we will be reviewing their 6th semester unweighted core GPA. Our core GPA is based on 16 core courses that we're looking at for admissions and for scholarships. And those are all listed on our website. So we'll calculate that GPA for the students. And then we'll also want to see a student's ACT or SAT score from the test vendor. We'll take either score, and students will take the best sitting for the score. We do not super score at the University of Arizona, but we'll also continue to review students' information. So if a student retakes the SAT or the ACT and have already been admitted and want to submit those scores, we'll continue to review those students for additional scholarship funds up until May 1st, 2018 this year. And the great thing about the University of Arizona scholarships is that students can kind of get a sense of what those awards will be by going to our website. So this year, for our fall 2018 Arizona residents, our award is titled Wildcat Excellence. And students can go to the website and see our chart and just check out what that 6th semester core unweighted GPA, along with their ACT or SAT score will be. Scholarships range from $3,000 a year all the way up to $12,000 a year for our fall 2018 students. And by checking out the site, students can see the terms and conditions of these awards and understand more of the bigger picture of the scholarship. For our non-residents this year, for our fall 2018 students, we have our Arizona Excellence Award. And the same parameters exist. Students will need to have that 6th semester unweighted core GPA. They'll submit ACT or SAT scores. And on the chart, you can see that the scholarships range from $2,000 all the way up to $35,000 for our non-resident students with our Arizona Excellence Award. And the last group of students that have a unique set of scholarships at the University of Arizona are our transfer students. So transfer students have a couple of different options for earning scholarships. Students can earn our transfer tuition scholarship through applying and getting a certain GPA through their community colleges coursework. For our Arizona residents, that's $3,000 a year. For our non-residents, it's $5,000 a year. We also recognize the hard work that our students put in at the community colleges who are a part of the honorary Phi Theta Kappa. So for those students who have that distinction, they receive $5,000 scholarships as Arizona residents, and non-residents that are a part of Phi Theta Kappa can receive $12,000 a year. We also have a program for our Arizona residents called UA Bridge, and it's a really great partnership with our community colleges here in Arizona. So students that sign up and participate with a certain GPA for a certain set of time can receive our Bridge scholarship for $2,000. So all of these scholarships are scholarships that students access really when they apply for admissions and that we automatically review students for. But I get a lot of questions from students and families about how they can apply for even more scholarships at the institution. Can you talk a little bit about that process for our students?
Absolutely, that is a very common question. We are very proud to have developed here at U of A, specifically for our U of A students, a product called Scholarship Universe. Scholarship Universe enables students to apply for additional scholarship awards on top of the awards that they might have been reviewed for based on their admissions information. And so by using Scholarship Universe, students go in with their U of A Net ID and password, they fill out a profile, so they answer questions that are relevant to the types of scholarships that are available for them, and then we show them additional awards that they can apply for. And that can include national scholarships, regional scholarships, scholarships specific to the U of A, perhaps from our departments and colleges. And so students can go in on it really all year round and look for additional awards that they are eligible to apply for. The busiest time of year for Scholarship Universe is between November and May-June timeframe. Not that the student shouldn't go in other times, it's just that they'll notice that a lot more applications are open in the cycle between November and April, May, June timeframe. We do recommend that students use Scholarship Universe their whole time at U of A, even into grad school, because it's a great source of additional funding.
And since Scholarship Universe is for admitted students, it's important for students to better understand the application process, and the Office of Admissions website, phone number, and email address is a great place for students to start, to apply, and then to be able to access that portal.
Absolutely. The scholarship the financial aid webpage is another great resource for students. It has information about the different types of aid, including all of the information about the scholarships that you had talked about earlier. It has the terms and conditions of those awards, as well as the renewal criteria in order to keep those scholarships at U of A. And so students should also utilize the financial aid webpage to answer any questions that they might have. Thank you so much for joining our FAQ series on how to get a scholarship at U of A. We hope that you found this information helpful. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.